Hey, boys and girls. Turns out that, well, seems like YouTube wants to change something just about every day, and I keep having trouble with it because, well, the settings seem to change every time something comes up and I want to do something. I can't find how I did it last time. It's amazing. Can't believe they can be that way. Anyway, here we are. Hello, Mr. Betts. Let me get my phone to a point where it's not going to bother us. Of course, my nose works. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, silence that thing. Anyhow, here we are. We have our 1963 proof roll. Like 1963 proof. Did you miss the 11 a.m. No, sir. This is the first one. Sorry. I had to start it a little bit later. Good afternoon, Mr. Chambers. Miss Penny Parent. Yeah, I had my gloves on, so I had to use my nose to shut my phone down. But that just shows you that I've done it before. So here we are. We have 50 names. We have a roll of proof coins. We have our 50 flips. We've got the microscope up and ready to run. And what I do with my bag. Hang on just a second. Well, this is strange. Maybe if I take my glasses off, it'll help. Well, this is kind of weird. My bag is usually sitting right here next to me, and it's, well, just not here. You think around here I only have one bag? Okay, so a brand new bag, different bag. Well, it's not brand new, but it's really old. There we go. Santa Claus is here to try to give double dice to all the good and bad naughty little boys and girls. All right, we got 50 names here. Let me get them in there. And should this roll come up short, we'll come up with something to do. I think I've got other coins around here somewhere that I can use as compensatory giveaways. There we go, 1963 roll. I've never seen these coins. I have no idea what they look like. I have no idea anything except there's supposed to be 50 1963 coins in here. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I got 48. So there's 48 coins in here. It's okay. I have others. I have others. I will find something else for you guys. 2 names. The last 2 names I draw out of this bag are going to get something really sweet instead of what they got here. So, we'll just get started. Well, Coin Dragon is going to get the first coin in this roll. Coin Dragon. Let's see what Coin Dragon got. On the 1963 proof, we're looking for double die obverses. We're looking for double die reverses. We're looking for a number of things. Any small amount of errors, or let me take this out of studio mode so I can see what I'm doing. And let me take the chat and pop it out so I can see everybody's comments. I haven't done greetings yet. Coin Dragon, James Eubanks, Seamus Omaha, Jeff Dunn, Joe McBride, My puppy is here with us, wanting to say hello. Can we shut the door, please? Thank you. Okay, let's keep moving on. Looking for doubled eyelids on these too. Sometimes you get doubled eyelids on these proofs. And this is not one of those. Nothing on the obverse. Let's see what's on the reverse. And on the reverse, we're looking for notching at the corners of the letters. We're looking for a few somewhat special doubled dies in which e pluribus unum are doubled on the top part. We're looking for class 2 or class 6. Class 2 would be spread toward the rim with separation. Class 6 is spread toward the rim with no separation. Doubled initials. Sometimes the initials will be doubled more than anything else and a little more obvious. Okay, this coin is a normal coin, so that's coin number 1. 4-coin dragon. Hey, Sherm. Sherm. Hey, buddy. Mama's home. He doesn't like it when Mama's home, and he can't be with Mama. And Mama has work to do. So Mama sticks him with me. Okay, coin number 2. Let's draw coin number 2 out of the bag. I really wonder what happened to my other bag. It like vanished into thin air. That's weird. Levels of Madness. Gets coin number 2 in the roll. Let's see what Levels gets on his coin here. Looking for the possibility of bar L's as well. Doubled eyelids, bar L's, anything in the motto. This looks like it could be a doubled eyelid. I think it is a doubled eyelid. Let me look at the rest of the motto first. Get that out of the way. And then we'll zoom in on the eye here. I think I see a doubled eyelid here. Jeff Dunn, good luck at the doctor. And we'll talk to you when you come back around. Take a good close peek at this eye area because I think I see something raised in there. I do. It's kind of minor, but it's definitely there. Okay. Find the eye again. That's a nose. Okay, the way I had it tilted the first time was probably the best way. But you can see that doubled eyelid right there, right in the center of the screen. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now, let me get this focused in. There you go. That little teardrop looking thing right underneath the eyelid is another eyelid. It's rather minor, but it's definitely there. So let's zoom out. You'll be able to see it again when I zoom out here. See what I was looking at? You can barely see it, but it's definitely there. So let's move on to the reverse because there's nothing else on the obverse. We do have a minor doubled eyelid for Levels of Madness. Let's see what's on the reverse. Well, oakley dokley. What we have is a doubled eyelid, doubled die obverse. It's a minor one, but it is one nonetheless. That's coin number 2 for Levels of Madness. I'll take a look at this and I'll see if it's listed a little bit later. And if it's not listed, I'll try to get it listed. All right. Second coin in the roll turns out to be a double die. I like that. I'm going to shut my Facebook down because somebody is messaging me, doesn't know that I'm live. Sorry, folks. Hang on just a minute. Let me get my browser shut down. There we go. Okay, coin number 3. It's only 13 minutes in. I'm on the third coin. I need to speed up just a little bit here. Got to be doing these every 2 hours. Deanne gets the next one. For 3 shows today. Get 3 rolls out of the way. The next one is going to be what we are all waiting to see, including me. I am very excited to be digging into another roll of 1956 proof cents. I have absolutely no idea what we're going to run into. No idea. Thing's got electrical tape around it, and I just left it that way. I'll peel the tape off when we get ready to go through the roll. Until then, it's going to stay exactly where it is and exactly how it is. Okay, this one appears to be normal. I don't see anything on this one. So Deanne gets a normal 1963 proof cent. I am wearing cotton gloves for this particular reveal, unlike some of the other reveals that I do, because this is proof coins. Proof coins tend to take on any amount of anything you do, anywhere around them. So I do the best I can to be sure that I'm completely clean. Andrew Forbes gets the next one. And on this one, it seems that we may have... We got a bright coin, that's for sure. And this appears to be dice. Yeah, this is die scratches. Little die scratches. I was kind of interested in the date area because it looks a little thick. It's a little thicker than it should be. I think we may have a minor double die obverse going on here. Maybe. A little bit of cameo. Cameo is a little unusual for 1963. Most of the cameo was burned off right after the coins were minted. Or right after the dies were made, I'm sorry. I'm reading 2 different things and doing 3 different things at once. Get this thing back into some sort of control here. I suppose that's better. Let's see. Still not seeing much of anything. Okay. Well, we have it's a very clean coin. It's a very nice condition. It does have a spot on the reverse, though. This is for Andrew Forbes. This is coin number 4 in the roll. So, coin number 4 belongs to Andrew Forbes. Coin number 5. Coin number 5 will go to Coin Dragon. You ready, Frank? You got the wind. Now you got a coin. Let's see what happens with yours. Well, it looks like some of the letters have a little cameo left on them. That's pretty nice. This is a very clean coin. Very nice condition. It's not a double die on the obverse. No doubling on the obverse. It is pretty nonetheless. It's a very nice coin. And let's see, what do we have on the reverse? I'm seeing no doubling so far. Yeah, we've got nothing on the reverse. This is a normal coin, but it is in very nice condition. As all of these should be. I mean, they all should be pretty nice coins. So, there we go. That's coin number 5. You said that's your favorite number, huh? Oops. You get your name in there. Don't forget to put your name in there with the coin. All right, coin number 6. Coin number 6 will belong to Midnight Silver Run. Midnight Silver Run. Let's see what goes on with coin number 6. interesting, but I don't think I'm seeing any hub doubling here. Flip it over and look at this the right way around here. No, I don't see any hub doubling on this one. Not on the obverse. Hello, Cuds RS. Oh, and Catherine, hello. We've seen a couple of, or actually I think one minor double diobverse so far. This one looks like it could be something. Maybe. I want to get really close to this F and take a good look at it. And we'll know after I can get a good look at this F. Turn the light up a little bit. Nope, nothing there. I was looking at a reflection that I thought may have been some part of the doubling, but there's no doubling here. If there's doubling, you'd know it at this point. Bill, this is a digital microscope and a USB scope, so I'm not really sure if there's much of a difference. The thing about this one is it has adjustable light controls, it has adjustable angle and all kinds of different things. And it's a lot nicer than the $30, $40 models you can get, but I'm not sure that for me it would be worth the $600 that these sell for. I'd kind of be in the market for one of these for around $200, maybe $300. I think their price point needs to come down on these. Let's see. Jim Fletcher. I'll see what Mr. Fletcher gets. Mr. Fletcher's new to the family. Be one of our new purchasers into these rolls. So let's see what we can come up with. Get a good focus on this and turn the light up just a little bit so we can see what's going on. What we have so far is one doubled eyelid out of the roll. Nothing else of any concern yet. Number of relatively nice coins. They're in pretty decent shape. Hello, Mr. Dowdle. We're just looking for anything of special note here. Haven't found anything yet other than one doubled eyelid. And that doubled eyelid went to Levels of Madness. Penny Parent. Hello, Jess. That's coin number 7. Let's see who coin number 8 belongs to. Coin number 8, Jeremy Johnson. Let's see what you get, Jeremy. Now this, as with other rolls that I've done, will be the subject of a repeat study. I'll be going back through them with a different microscope to be sure I didn't miss anything, because especially with proofs and this particular digital microscope, they tend to be a little more confusing, a little easier to miss stuff. I don't really like digital microscopes all that well. I don't ever use digital microscopes unless I'm trying to share something with people over the internet, because my stereo optical microscope is actually not a very expensive one. It's not a very high quality one, but it beats these digital scopes hands down, I think. I personally don't like the digital scopes, any of them, as well as I like being able to look straight through an eyepiece and see a coin without any pixelation or anything like that. That's just my personal thing. Hello, Raymond. Okay, Steve looking for silver. I'm sorry, I didn't put Jeremy's name in his coin. Steve looking for silver gets coin number 9 in the roll. Coin number 9. There are some massive double dies for 1963. I'd love to be able to find those. Love to be able to find some really good double dies in this roll. This one appears to be a double die. It does appear to be a double die. Let me take a better look at it here. Yeah, I'm seeing too much for it not to be a double die, I think. What I'm looking at is mostly down here in the lower part of the date. See where the bottom of the 6 appears to be doubled? I do believe that is a double die. I'll have to take a better look at it a little bit later, but the 9 looks too thick to be a normal 9. Looks like there might be some doubling on the bottom of the TY of Liberty as well. So I'll have to take a better look at this when I get an opportunity to get it to the other scope. Let's take a peek at the reverse. Let's see what we have on the reverse. The really big double dies, you'll notice those things, they'll stand out at you like a sore thumb. So if we get any of those, you'll notice them right away. The wee little minor stuff may be a little more difficult to find. See you Monday, Bulldog. Yeah, it looks like we got nothing on this coin. Steve looking for silver gets himself a normal coin out of the roll. That's coin number 9. Let's take a look at coin number 10. I'm hoping we find a really good one. Really, really good one. Come on. We need some mojo. Oh, I saw Taco's name, so I'm going to pull whoever is on the back of this. My fingers, when I'm wearing gloves, just don't work well. So it's Taco John. Taco John gets coin number 10. Let's see what's on coin number 10. I'm not really seeing anything there. You see how the fields in this coin are not necessarily all just like black cameo fields? This is what happens to the dies when they started to wear a little bit. They get little tiny flow lines in them. And that gives them a sparkly luster like a cartwheel, almost like a mint state coin. I've seen a lot of people mistake these things for being like the special mint set coins for the 1964 especially. And yeah, they're just older dies is all. The dies are just beginning to start to show some wear. They yank them out and they replace them. That's why double dies for the proof coins, die to die, they're actually quite rare. If we had 4,000 people out there looking for double dies and trying to finish a set of double dies, all 4,000 of them, these proof double dies would be hundreds of dollars a piece because there is not as many as that around. Now, something like the 95 double die, well, there's probably 750,000 of those, if not more. Let me scooch in just a little bit more here. I grabbed 2 names again. I get 1. Okay, Mr. Forbes. Mr. Forbes will get the next coin. Let's see what is on the next coin. We so far appear to be a normal coin by the obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse. Nothing there, folks. Another normal proof coin. Now we're 11 coins into the roll. I found a doubled eyelid, and that's it. I was hoping to find a lot more in this roll because I've been through rolls of 1962 and 1963 proof since that nearly half the coins in the roll were doubled dies, and that's what I was expecting, or hoping anyway, for here. That way we'd have a really interesting show. I want you guys, for anyone who has joined us and has not pounded that like button, please hit that like button for me. That helps me out a lot. Also, don't forget that for anyone who really thinks this is entertaining and likes it a lot, I do have a $ underneath the place where you enter chat. You click that $, you can give me a super chat. Donate a couple of bucks to the cause, and I'll definitely acknowledge you for it. What is the cause, you say? Well, the cause in part is to feed this dog behind me, but the other cause is to spread a wealth of Lincoln Cent information to the greater masses of the collectors of America and beyond. I want everyone to learn everything that they could possibly imagine learning about Lincoln Cents, and if they haven't been able to find it from another reputable source, they could find it from me. And if I don't know the answer, then I'll look until I find it for you. Okay, Joe McBride gets himself a normal proof coin. Brian's World, how you doing, buddy? What's up, Keffer? I didn't say heifer, I said Keffer. Thank you, Mr. Betts. I appreciate that. Every single penny counts, including in these rolls. It's coin number 13, lucky number 13 for Jeff Dunn. Let's see what Jeff Dunn gets. Well, so far, we're pulling up near goose eggs on this roll. But we're working at it. Tell you what, we're definitely working at it. If there's anything to be found on here, I will likely find it on this pass, and if I don't, I'll find it on the next pass. What do we see here? I'll look at this very carefully because it appears as though I may have caught a glimpse of an extra wide FG, but I'm not seeing anything else that looks like doubling, so I probably didn't. I'll have to zoom in because curiosity killed the cat. I'll have to zoom in and I'll have to see if the FG is indeed doubled. Well, why don't we looky there? It is doubled. That is a doubled die. I don't know how I spot that sort of stuff sometimes, but there you go. Get it around just right in the light, and you can see two F's and two G's there, all stuck together. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'll look around and see if I see anything else, see any splits in the corners of the letters. Anything that's going to give me any better indication that this is going to be an identifiable double die. So far, I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out at me saying, hey, I'm a double die you want to mess with. But for sure, that split in the middle of the letters in the initials gives me hope. That is a double die. So you see how much wider the F and the G are than they are thick going up and down. They're a lot thicker going side to side than they are up and down. And then you can see that separation canyon right in the center of the letters. That right there is a relatively minor, but yet still existent double die. So this is Jeff Dunn's coin. Yeah, there I see it going on up around. I'm pretty sure I saw notching at the corner of a letter or two up here. Maybe. Boy, I can see it, but it's so hard to see. I don't know that I can even point it out. Okay, so I know that we have one. So I'm going to put this one, lucky number 13, off to the side with Jeff Dunn's name, and I'm going to see what I can do about attributing this and seeing what it is. And that's 2 double dice so far for this roll. Dice state. Does dice state affect the grade of the coin? Dice state does not directly affect the grade of a coin. Joe McBride gets the next one. Here's the deal, though. Dice state can affect the sharpness of the overall features on the coin. That could affect the grade of the coin. So the eye appeal in itself could be affected by the dice state, which affects the grade of the coin. So if you ask me whether die state, die scratches, or die wear will affect the grade of a coin, no, not directly. It's an indirect measure of how much does it affect what the coin looks like. So if it really affects the coin in a negative way, it's going to negatively impact the grade because of eye appeal, lack of eye appeal. I hope that helps. It's a little confusing, and I know it's a little difficult to get into it and understand it, but once you understand that you technically grade so far, and then you put the market grading Zorro Z on the back of that coin, it's like you grade it first, and you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this is a 65. I see this as a 65. Oh, it's a 65, but it's an 09S VDB. Well, in that case, it's a 66. And that's pretty much how they do it. Well, here's another 65, and it looks just like that last coin, but this one's a 54S. Bah, it's just a 65. And that's really kind of how that works, unfortunately. Brian's World Brother, this is a proof roll, and I'm 2 coins short on a proof roll. There's only 48 coins in this roll, so I'm going to figure something out to do in the next 5 or 10 minutes so I can do it for the last 2 people that have a name drawn out of this bag because I didn't come up with a 50-coin roll here. I had never seen inside the roll, never counted the coins, had no idea what was going on prior to opening the roll. Upon opening the roll and counting the coins, I found that we are short by a couple. I'm not seeing any hub doubling in this roll so far as Class 1, the nice spreads that we're looking for, the Class 2 or 6. Not seeing any of those yet. I do have a little minor doubled eyelid, and we do have a Class 2 on the initials on another coin, but they are quite minor. And here's the next one. Adam Chambers. Adam Chambers gets the next coin. Let's see what he gets. And, well, it's a nice shiny 1963. It doesn't have enough cameo to go full cameo, but it does have some cameo left on the lettering, which is kind of nice, kind of appealing. Makes the coin look a little cleaner. Nothing there. Been doing this for just a little while, folks. For those who are just joining us and wondering how is he going over that coin that fast and finds that there's something little there or not something at all there. It's because I've been doing this for many years. Robert Adams is our next victim. Robert Adams. Let's see what Mr. Adams gets. Okay, got a little bit of a fingerprint on this one. Not me. I was checking for a doubled eyelid and I don't see it, so. If at first when you think you see something, look again and look harder. It's always easier to assume you have nothing and find you have something than to assume you have something and find that you have nothing. Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys see it, but we have a double die here. It's actually a rather nice double die. You flip it on around, take a look at the rest of it. Okay. Here's where I started seeing the doubling. Right on the top of the I of America. Yes, rarer dates, lower mintage coins are typically going to see a little bit of a cushy push, I call it, up to the next grade. You look at your typical common silver dollars, and then turn and look at the CC minted dollars. Almost a completely different grading scale they use on those things. See there? That, boys and girls, is hub doubling. Right there, you got it right there. Let's look at the initials. It's kind of smushed on the initials, but it's there. See how they lean over a little bit toward the right? It's like the extra stuff. There it is on the top of the A. You can barely see it on the top of the I. So it's on the ICA, especially on the bottom of the letters here. That's definitely pretty decent hub doubling right there. There it is on the bottom of the N of 1. Most of the time on these proof coins, you can see it on the sides of the building. I don't see it on this one. But we'll probably find another one. I'll be able to show it to you, show you what you're looking for. But a lot of what you're looking for on these proof coins is you're looking for stuff sticking out of the outside edge of the lettering around the edge of the coin. Like, for instance, this A right here. You see how the bottom serif right there is not just a point. It comes down and it looks like a stump. Well, that's another sign that you have a double die there. But this right here is mostly what you're looking for. You're looking for that extra stuff on the top of the letters out toward the rim. Here it is on the I. I don't really see it on the R or the E, and then it just kind of disappears as you keep going from there. And move this over just a little bit, make it a little easier for me to talk to you. Neck's starting to get all crinked out. Nice, nice, nice. Nice little double die for Mr. Adams. Now we'll zoom out and I'll show you again. You can see what I was looking at. Sorry. There we go. Now do you see it? It's really small, but you can kind of see it there. On top of the A. Here it is on the bottom of the T. Bottom of the N of cent. It kind of gets lost a little bit until you come around to the N of 1. And you can see it again. This right here is a double die. So Robert Adams gets a double die reverse. All right. Starting to find something in this roll. I'm happy. Steve looking for silver. Steve looking for silver gets the next coin in the roll. Let's see what we get. See nothing on the obverse. And nothing on the reverse. So here we've got a normal coin. Steve, looking for silver, gets a normal coin. And coin number 18. Coin number 18, normal coin. Coin number 19, let's see who gets this one. James, I don't know anybody who likes pumpkin, but it's the spice most people are talking about, and I think it's probably a nutmeg you don't like. My dog is laying here over on the floor, snoring and flatulating. Nice. Stinking up my office. He doesn't care. He doesn't care in the least. See how this one, the letters look a little thinner? A little thinner than they should be? That's because we have a weak hubbing of the die. It's just a little weaker than it should be. Excuse me. The dog's sitting in here, honking his horn, snoring, and makes me tired. That plus my medical condition keeps me from being able to stay awake sometimes. But I'm here. Hey, that was another normal coin. Let's take a look at the next one in the roll and see what we got. Coin number 20 will belong to Taco John. Taco John gets the next coin. I'm serious, my dog's trying to kill me. If you see me blink a lot, it's from eyes watering. Well, Brian, I think my BP is doing a little bit better. I seem to be coming up to about normal, but my blood sugar is a little cantankerous right now. It's kind of a strange thing. I'm on medication for it. Perhaps. Sherman, are you serious? Good gosh, dog. We just came inside from a walk. Yeah, I don't mind rain at all. I think rain's actually kind of cool. I like rain better than I like snow. How does that sound? All right, let's see. Coin number 21. Coin number 21 will belong to Taco John. Hell, what do you know? Didn't get anything last time. He's going to try it again. Put another quarter in the machine and at least see what happens. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Normal coin on the obverse. These things will slap you in the face if you're not watching, man. Some of these double dies are just stupendous, beautiful. Absolutely knock your socks off material. I hope I find one, at least one. I'd like to find 50 of them, but that's probably not going to happen. It's another normal coin for Taco John. Really feel like getting my book out and breaking out one of my 63 double dies. I've got a couple of really nice ones in there. Might do that when the broadcast is coming to a close. Midnight's going to get the next coin, but I got to break this other name off the back of it. I can't seem to separate them. There we go. All right, Midnight Silver Run. Gets the next coin in the roll. Let's see what we have. Well, nothing on the obverse. nothing on the reverse. So I wonder how many of our regular people who are generally in here are on vacation out there driving someplace, possibly through a snowstorm, trying to get to Grandma's house or wherever they're headed. I think about that a lot. People stuck in airports all around the country. You can have one airport shut down, like LaGuardia, JFK, Chicago, Dulles, Atlanta. Any one of those airports can be shut down and they will cancel flights across the country. Levels of madness. Yeah, I got delayed one time for hours in Washington because of snow in Chicago. Like, are you guys actually serious? You know, make me stay in Chicago and make me stay in Washington another night. I see what looks like could be a little double die on the top of the L right there. A little extra spike of metal. All right, Mr. Dowdle, you have a great afternoon. Wish you well at work. Mon frère. What? There we go. Let's look at the top of the L here. Well, that is a little spike. Makes up a little tiny minor double die. That's the extra top to another L. Let's follow it around to N and see if we can see anything that helps us. Anything that'll help us get this listed. Because right now it's too minor. No, I'm just not seeing anything else. All right. Well, let me back out. Yeah, I'm having trouble with the idea whether or not something that minor would be listable. I'll have to take a better look at it and see what I can do with my camera, and if my camera will pick it up, I can get it listed, otherwise not. And guys, as I'm going through this show and I'm going into the scope, I'm looking at these coins for the very first time, so you have to forgive me if I say something on the show that makes you think you're going to get something, and then when you get it, it turns out to be a normal coin. It's because upon review, after the show, I've looked at it again and realized that I was mistaken, or it's just not as nice as I thought it might be during the show. That's all it means. Where's the best places to find original coin rolls? Best places to find original coin rolls. You got two choices. You keep your eyeballs and your ears open, and you find somebody who's got them, manage to buy them, or you let me do that part of the work for you and buy them from me. Oops, I'm sorry. Levels of Madness needed to go. Joe McBride gets the next coin, but I'm going to stick levels in this one. The material I got is, well, it's pretty much been proven to be original source material because these roll reveals that I do, they turn up profit for some of the people every time. Just about every time we open a roll, we come up with something that's really nice. Ay, 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 ay. And these rolls are coming out of the same material that I sell on my website, lincolncent.com, or that I sell here at Roll Reveals, or sell on YouTube at auction. Most of my auctions run every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. However, this coming Monday will be the weekly auction. It's going to be a huge auction for Cyber Monday. A Cyber Monday roll sale. Oh, no bad, Kenny. Yeah, I sell a lot of rolls. I have somewhere north of 10,000 rolls right now. I've got two names. I'm going to put the one on the bottom back. Deanne gets the next coin. Deanne gets the next coin in the roll. Move my little plate thing back over here so you guys can see the coins. And me try to behave a little more professionally here. Let's see. Nothing do I see so far. Wait for it. Do we? No. Thought I might have a doubled eyelid, but I'm thinking not now. Well, let's flip it over and see what happens on the other side. The reverse side of these coins is typically where I go for my expectation, my great expectations that I'm going to have something better than a normal coin. This particular case, we're right. Look at the bottom of the N right there. That is a double die. Bottom of the E doesn't show it. The C doesn't show it. But this N does. This T does. Does this look familiar to you guys? The A does. The I does. This looks like the exact same die that we found a little bit earlier. Now that is impressive, because finding the same die twice in a proof roll is a little on the unusual side unless you have a very low mintage year. These are not low mintage. They're 1.3 million, something like that. But that's nice doubling right there on the bottom of the N. That is very sweet doubling. So there you have a nice double die. And this one goes to Deanne. Deanne's been getting pretty lucky lately. I'm happy for her. Very happy. I'll move this stupid camera over where it belongs. I want people to see what's going on. That camera doesn't do any good if you can't see what's going on. All right, Deanne got herself a nice double die. Original bank-wrapped roll of 1944 D from Chicago Fed Reserve. Came in today. Bought it on eBay. You'll have to let me know if you actually did turn up an original roll there, because sometimes those are rewrapped. Jim Fletcher. Let's see what Mr. Fletcher got. Mr. Fletcher will get a... looks like... probably a normal? Yeah. Normal 1963 Lincoln cent. Let's look at the reverse side. And do we see anything here? No, sir. No, sir. Nothing here. That's Mr. Fletcher's coin. In about, let's see, one hour, roughly 1 hour from now, we'll be opening a 1956 proof roll. 1956 proof. We opened a 56 proof roll a few days back. It turned out to be an awesome, awesome roll. That was opened on Sunday. Turned up 2 FS Cherry Picker listed double dies and a number of other more minor double dies in this 1956 proof roll. We're going to try our hardest to repeat that today. Kenny Jones, my email address is cd@coppercoins.com. Send me an email and talk to me about your want list or what you would like to find. I would be happy to entertain any lists that you have and see if I can help you fill them. I have rolls going back into the mid-1940s. I have bank-wrapped rolls going back to the beginning of the memorial rolls. I have, well, literally tens of thousands of rolls. So, levels of madness. Let's see what levels of madness comes up with here. And is it your last one, brother? Well, I hope we get something really, really cool. Guys, don't forget, and also you, Kenny Jones, you want to register to bid with us because Monday afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do a massive roll sale. It's going to be large. I'm going to have a whole bunch of rolls available. A whole bunch being over 1,000. There'll be over 1,000 rolls offered. Some of them will be direct sales. Some of them will be up for auction. Some of them will be in lots. Some of them will be half rolls, where I'll take original rolls and split them into 2 parts and let you buy a half a roll instead of a whole thing. Got some earlier stuff that I'll be doing some half rolls on. You do not want to miss this sale. It's going to be a really, really good sale. Level, sorry, brother, you got yourself a normal coin. Let's see what comes next. So yeah, just like Penny Parent says there, if you want to bid with us, you'll need to send your YouTube screen name, your regular first and last name, and the PayPal email address where we would be able to send you a PayPal invoice to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. That's coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. We'll make sure to try to help you out with that. We'll get you registered and you'll be ready to bid on Monday. Don't plan anything for Monday evening, folks. Monday's going to be busy all the way through, and it's probably going to take us 3 or 4 hours to get this auction begun and ended. We're going to have a lot of rolls. A lot of rolls. I will probably publish a list by Friday afternoon, but it will not be with images. It's not going to be a regular auction. It's kind of like the flash sale that we had last Friday. Or 2 Fridays ago. I think that was 2 weeks ago. That was coin number 29. Now coin number 30 will belong to Robert Adams. Mr. Adams. What does Mr. Adams get? Well, looks rather normal so far. Hello, Sherman. You can go lay in his bed. He's tired of laying on the floor. Now he's going to lay on the floor with a couple inches of padding. And that's so much different. He had to get up and walk across the room for it. Poor guy. I made him eat food without additives yesterday because I didn't have the additives to give him. Our grocery order did not come until late. And I didn't have his food prepared properly for him. So instead of eating a bowl full of food that he had sitting there, because I always have food for him, he's always fed, that's never a problem. Instead of eating a bowl of food, he went to bed hungry and got up this morning and still had the same food in his bowl. But this morning I was actually able to put food additives in there for him, and, well, he ate it, liked it, loved it. All right, Bill Betts. I'm wondering when Bill Betts was going to get a coin. Is he still here? Still watching? Let's see what he's watching here. Yep. Bill Betts is here. Hello, Bill. So far, I see nothing outside the ordinary on your coin. But I'm a-looking. Hey, AZ Coins. Let's see what we've got here. Is it anything? Anything. Got my fingers crossed. You can't see it because they're in these damned mittens. No. Nothing. Got ourselves a normal coin. A normal coin. So far we've pulled out 4 different interesting coins, double dies out of this roll. We've got a doubled eyelid. We have a possible minor double die reverse. Then we have 2 definite double die reverses. Mr. Betts again. He's just wanting to save himself all up for once. So let's see what he's got this time. Last time we came up with nothing of any high interest. And this time we get a bar L. You see it? Doubling underneath the L of Liberty on this coin. Let me keep following around, take a look at the rest of the coins, see if we come up with anything fantastic to look at. Then I will come back to the bar L. No, nothing overly fantastic. So we can put our attention on this little thing underneath the L. This is an extra vertical bar of another L that was minted, or actually hubbed into the die. And it comes out on all the coins struck by that die. I'm trying to get the lighting just right to make it more visible. There we go. It is so tiny. It's really, really small. Hang on. These gloves are just killing me. Oh my gosh, they're killing me. Well, it's down there, boys and girls. I promise you it's down there. It's just not easy to see. There it is with light on it. Oh, you can't see the name. Mr. Betts. I need to make this camera. Hang on a second here. Let's see if I can do this a little bit better. How's that? Is that a little bit better? I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay. So Bill gets a minor double die obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse on this coin. I'm going to have to zoom out here real quick after I get it in there. Zoom out so we can see the whole thing. Don't ever forget to look at the other side of the coin if the first side that you see has something you like. Because I have found a number of double dies that have doubling on both sides of the coin. In a couple of cases, I didn't realize it until much later. Like, yeah, check out this really nice DDO I've got. I flip it over and look at it, and it's a DDR too. I'm like, what? What? Okay, we got nothing else additional on there, but we do have a little tiny bar L, and I'll take a look at it and see if it's something that can be listed, and if it cannot be, you'll get a normal coin. Otherwise, we'll get it listed, and it will probably be a plate coin. Oh, let me put Mr. Betts' name in his coin. Number 32. Coin number 32, Bill Betts. Coin number 33 goes to Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy Johnson gets the next coin in the roll. Let's see what Jeremy gets. Let's see how fast we can make it through the remainder of the roll so I can get done and get the broadcast started for the next roll, which will be at 3 o'clock. It will be at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Mountain, and noon Pacific. Looking for hub doubling anywhere on this. Do we see any? And no. Hello, Steve. Sherman doesn't need more food. He's in here flatulating. It means he's had enough. He's sleeping and flatulating. Tells me he should be good. Donald Harmon. Let's see what Donald Harmon gets. Nothing there. And nothing on that side. Coin number 35. Coin number 35 in the roll will go to Coin Dragon. Coin Dragon! Are you wakey wakey? Here's your coin. What happened? You have a coin up here right now. This is yours. Mon frere, this is your last one because it was a limit of 3, and this is your third coin. So I'm glad we came up with the idea. Somebody gave us the idea. I guess it might have been Bill Betts. Gave us the idea of making sure we limit the number of coins people can get in a roll. This includes more people now. It's inclusive. It's not just for the people with the really fast connections and fast fingers. It's for everybody else, too. All right, Coin Dragon, you can go back to your TV show. You got yourself a normal coin. Coin number 36. Coin number 36 will go to Jeff Dunn. I never really thought about the whole limit thing per person simply because back when I first started this, I figured it would be hard to just fill the rolls. And so I figured, I wouldn't run into enough people to actually fill up a roll and then still have people requesting. Now for every roll I sell, I get 2 requests. At least. All right, folks. Jeff Dunn's got nothing on that coin. It's working out to be a little bit weaker for this roll than I thought it was going to be. Not quite as good as I was hoping for, but you never know. Seriously, never know. I mean, the guy who put this roll together, I'm sure did not search the coins. And before him, who knows what happened? Could have been somebody with a whole stack of 63 proof sets looking at everything for anything doubled. Found nothing, sold the sets, somebody else bust them apart, and they make rolls out of them. Adam Chambers gets the next coin. Let's see what Adam has. But you know what? Even blind squirrels miss their nuts sometimes. And we find them. See how I did that? No commercial TV. But if it weren't for the commercial TV, you'd never know what a slap chop was. Dial-up internet. I remember those days. I remember those days for sure. Irma Gersh. D. Reese gets the next coin. D. Reese. Nothing going on there. Coin number 38 will belong to D. Reese. On to coin number 39. Jeff Dunn. Jeff Dunn gets the next coin. Coin number 39. Nothing going on that side. You guys realize these coins were made the year of the Kennedy assassination. You were aware that they were made 56 years ago, sorry. 56 years ago. These coins are over half century old. It's coin number 39. Yeah, I had AOL 2.0. I think I kept it until like AOL 5. Somewhere around 5, I gave up on AOL altogether. Wow. Robert Adams. Robert Adams gets the next coin in the roll. Come on, we need to pick up some action here. We need some excitement. Nothing there, unfortunately. That's coin number 40 out of this roll. Robert Adams, coin number 41 will go to Midnight Silver Run. Midnight Silver Run gets this coin. Nothing on the obverse. Nothing on the reverse. I've been hoping for pretty coins. I want to see die varieties. I want to see doubling. I don't want to see double. I just want to see doubling. 'Cause I know what it's like to see double, and it's not very fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, gosh. These things get stuck together. I just can't get them unstuck. Steve looking for silver gets the next coin. Come on. Nothing on that side. What can we get for Steve? I bought him a goose egg. That cameo in there. How the columns stand out. Unfortunately, it's not a complete enough cameo to grade as a cameo, and that's really all that counts. And they are scarce. That's why they're valuable. You just don't see them much at all. Hello, Hector. Joe McBride was 1 when these were minted. It was 5 years before I was born, so. Left. That one. All right. Steve looking for silver gets coin number 42. Dog's over here in the corner. Just snoring. Mr. Forbes. Mr. Forbes gets coin number 43. You hear him? Does anybody hear him over there? Nothing really good so far, Jeff. Got a few minor double dies. A couple of decent little double dies. But nothing of huge note. It's kind of like an interest factor of 3. You know, if you do this stuff on a regular basis, it would be pretty fun to go back and watch it. But if you're only looking for the crashes, we don't have any. That's what my mom used to say. Most people watch NASCAR, only watch it for the crashes. Well, if you're looking for the crashes here, you're not going to find any. Nothing was that big and that dramatic. Oh, crap. Well, Don gets the next coin, but Andrew Forbes, I have to put his name in the holder with his coin. All right. Donald Harmon gets the next coin. Let's see what it is. Well, it's a 1963 proof cent. Let's see. Nothing there. Sorry, sir. It is a nice shiny coin, though. Mr. Dowdle. Mr. Dowdle will get the next coin in the roll. Let's see what it is. I'm glad my oxygen doesn't go through that dog. I'd choke to death. Microscope started acting a little funky on me. It stops for me sometimes. Alright, got nothing there. Oh, that was Mr. Dowdle, and this one's Mr. Dowdle. So, Mr. Dowdle twice. But he's back at work. He had to leave his lunch break. I already drawn. What am I doing? Here's Mr. Dowdle's name, and here's his coin. Nothing there. It's like nothing on that side either. Doh. All right, coin number 47. Coin number 47 will go to Mr. Betts. Yeah, and I'm not seeing anything here either, unfortunately. Got some pretty coins here. Just not finding the double dies that I would like to have found in this roll. Okay, so we have one coin left. And 3 names. The one who gets the coin... Oh, wait. Wait. Get Mr. Betts' name in here with this one. Okay. The one who's going to get a coin is... Drum roll, please. Mr. Reese. Put the coin out there and see what it is. Nothing there. Reverse, please. Nothing there either. Folks, I saw a 1963 proof one time that was minted in such a fashion that it was just nasty doubling everywhere on the reverse of the coin. It was just very obvious. We didn't get all that much out of this roll. We got 2 names left. Got 2 names left here. I'll get my 2 names out and see what we're going to do for these 2 names. Hopefully these people are present. Okay, we got Mr. Dowdle and we've got Don. Don Harmon, are you still here? Don Harmon. Earth calling, my friend. I'm going to have to email both of you and find out whether or not you want a consolation prize or if you would prefer that I just give you credit on another coin roll. This tube only had 48 coins in it, so there was nothing I could do to make sure that you had part of a 50 coin roll. 2 people had to come out of it, and so it was the 2 of you. I can either do a credit, or I could find a nice little coin around here somewhere worth, $10 or so, and send that to you. So let me know when you get a chance. And until then, Mr. Munchie over here and me are going to go downstairs and have a bite and come back up and get ready for our next stream, because our next stream is in exactly 30 minutes, and we are going to be opening a 1956 proof roll. You don't want to miss this. Last one we opened was fantastic. All right, folks, I appreciate it. You guys have a great afternoon. For the ones who can't come back, have a happy Thanksgiving. For the ones who can come back, I'll see you soon.